This is a Thunder Game Report.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner. The Thunder put it all together tonight and clobbered the Clippers 105-91. One of the big problems they had last week was letting the Clippers race out in front of them in the third quarter. They played even up in the third quarter tonight. They also dominated the Clippers down low tonight as opposed to what happened last week, and the Thunder were not hurt by turnovers. In fact, in the second half, they had 17 assists and just 5 turnovers, and they held the Clippers to just 41.3% shooting on the night. And so, since the start of last season, the Thunder are now 40-1 when they hold opponents to 42% or less shooting. After the game, we had a chance to talk to both Scott Brooks and Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook in the postgame locker room.
Scott, what was the game plan?
Can't tell you. We're going to play them again, right? We want to get back in transition, and I thought we did a good job with that. They only had, 5 points in fast break points, and we want to make sure we cover their three-point shooters. They're a great team. They have a talented group of guys. They have a fantastic bench. So we wanted to make sure that we were prepared to really understand their personnel and what they did well. I thought our guys did a great job of chasing them off the three-point line, plus also getting back, and that's hard to do when you have to get back on and stop the paint and stop the three-point line.
Coach Nick Gallo, Thunder.ma.com. Seemed like the defense was there for the full 48 minutes. Did you see consistency on that end?
Yeah, we played about as well as we can play defensively against one of the best teams. We did a good job. You know, Blake got hot there for a stretch, but we like guys taking long twos, and that's what we talk about every night. If we can force teams to take long twos, we feel that's to our advantage. But our guys did a great job defensively. They really got into the basketball. I thought Russell had he missed some threes tonight, all of his threes tonight, but I thought he had as well as a floor game on both ends of the floor as he had all year, and that's great to see that his leadership really took off down the stretch when we needed some good possessions down the stretch.
Hey, Coach, Andrew Gilman here, Fox Southwest. I know you guys won more than you lost this year and had some nice wins, but were you kind of waiting on a game like this where you have a quality opponent, a quality win where everything does seem to work out about as good as it could?
Well, I look at 29 teams as quality opponents, and we all have to play the same schedule. We don't look at the record. We want to play to our maximum potential, and I thought tonight we did. But that's what we strive for every game. We don't look at this is a bad win, or this is a great loss. It's not like that. We want to play and we want to win every game we play, no matter who we play, no matter where we play them.
Coach Kevin Kosminski, News9.com. In the two games, you've played a team that's got obviously a lot of good three-point shooters on it. You've held them to 6 of 28 and 8 of 28 from downtown. I mean, what is your strategy to limit their three-point opportunities and to hold them down like that?
Well, we haven't done a great job with that all year. I think teams are shooting 37% from the three, or close to it. But I think tonight definitely we wanted to make sure that we didn't let Chris Paul, JJ, Dudley, all their three-point shooters get comfortable on the three-point line. But we did a good job of chasing them off, and then we did a good job of keeping them out of the transition scores.
Coach Michael Kenny, Norman Transcript. You were, from the start of the game, you were aggressive driving to the rim. Just how important was that for y'all to be able to get to the free throw line throughout the game?
Well, it's important. We love the free throw line. We missed 10 tonight, which is a rare thing for us. We want to get to the paint. We want to attack the basket. Sometimes our assists are down, but we get to the free throw lines and they don't count as assists. So we really, but tonight, we were making shots, we were attacking, and we were getting to the free throw line.
Coach, Trey Hunter, SB Nation. How big was Fish for you tonight, and how big has he been for you in late game rotation so far this year?
I don't know. Darnell, can I talk about him again? He was good. He was good. He plays the right way. I mean, that term has been going around for a while now, but he plays the right way. Can't say enough good things about him. You want all your players at the end of the game never look back and say, you know what, I wish I would have played a little bit harder. He doesn't ever say that, and that's what you like.
Coach, you held him to 91 points today. Last Wednesday it was 111. I mean, what was the difference? I mean, the shooting percentage for them wasn't that different. It was 41 to 45. So what did you do differently tonight that held him down?
Well, that was our goal. You know, going into these games, we're playing against very good offensive teams that are some of the league leading scorers as teams. But we wanted to make sure that we were a defensive team, and we did that tonight. Denver, it got away from us. We didn't have the proper energy to start the game. But I thought tonight we did, and I thought that was the key. You know, when we have the proper energy and we really lock in on our defensive plan, and that's not allow transition points and easy looks, we're gonna do a better job of holding teams down to a low percentage.
Yeah, Scott, in the second quarter you went with your B team, and they played very well, I thought. And then in the fourth quarter you had guys off the bench who Lamb was good, and Jackson and Adams. How important was it for those guys to develop and play the way they've been playing?
Well, I think it's important that our guys come in and feel confident on how we play. But I thought our starters did a good job of setting the tone, of coming in with a proper mindset with great energy. But our second unit did a great job of coming in, and I think they increased the lead by 5 or 6 points. But I have confidence. Our team has confidence in our guys. No matter who we throw out there, they just got to play hard and play for their team, and we'll live with the results. But I thought Reggie did a good job getting the group together. Fish, obviously, Nick and Steven and Jeremy did a good job of really staying on the defensive game plan.
Thanks, Coach. Kevin, did you feel the consistency that you guys have been striving for on the defensive end tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I like the way we came out. We started the game well defensively, and it kind of helped us on offense. And guys just came out and played hard.
17 second half assists. Did you like the way you guys executed, particularly down the stretch?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, our down the stretch execution was the best it's been this year. So everybody was moving, everybody was touching the ball, and everybody felt involved, and that made us all play hard on the defensive end too.
You played 2 games against this team in the last week. 3 halves of that, your whole squad was there. Obviously, Serge missed the second half. But in those 3 halves, you guys severely outplayed them in all 3. Does that give you confidence moving forward?
No, I mean, we're not worried about it. This game's over. We just got to try to get better for the next one. That team is so great at making adjustments, so I'm sure when we play them again, it'll be different. So we just have to be prepared. But now we were just worrying about Utah and trying to figure out how we can get a win against them.
Was this the most satisfying win that you guys have had this season? I mean, most complete game, most satisfying?
I mean, we're not satisfied with anything. I mean, it was a good win against a really good team, especially after they beat us last game. But, we got to move on from it.
What it felt like to have Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting courtside checking you out?
That was crazy. I don't even know how to describe that right there. That's unbelievable for them to come to Oklahoma City and come watch us play. So it was cool to have them there.
Did you know they were coming, or did you?
Yeah, I knew they were coming a few days ago, and I was all excited for them to come watch us play. So hopefully we gave them a good show.
Can you talk about this, the rest of the team had in driving to the basket and getting to the free throw line?
Well, we know, we could stretch them out and catch and drive, and everybody did a good job tonight in the pick and roll. Reggie was aggressive, Russell, myself. So, we just tried to get there, man, and they have a really good shot blocker, and DeAndre Jordan, and also in Ryan Holland. So we just wanted to get into their bodies, and tonight we did a good job of it.
Kevin, what are your thoughts on the Thunder having the best half-court shooting fans in the league?
Wow, that's 2 in a row now. So I mean, we were just talking about. I think we might go broke after these guys. They're making every half-court shot. So it's congratulations to the guys that made it, and it was really fun to see those guys hit that shot.
Anybody else?
Thanks, guys.
Defense was really consistent throughout tonight. What did you see on that end of the floor that you guys were doing well?
Rebounded. Did a good job of keeping them off the boards. Did a great job of rebounding the basketball.
You guys had 17 second half assists. As a point guard, what were you doing to kind of help the offense flow?
The guys just making better passes. It wasn't much I was doing, but just guys are making good passes.
when you see the ball move around, I think you made a play call, say, all the way through, and it got 4 or 5 passes, ended up with a Kevin dunk. What's that feel like as a point guard to see that many passes?
It's good, man. Shows good execution, shows growth.
Is there anything you guys did differently defensively this game than the last time you played them?
Nah, I mean, we just slowed them down a little bit, slowed them down in transition, or at least try to.
You feel like your energy was higher? Coach Brooks said you felt like a little energy the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially at home. I did a good job of just starting the game off a lot better than last time.
Anything else?
You got to count on these young guys this year. How do they kind of earn the trust of the veteran guys throughout this season?
I mean, they don't got to prove themselves to us. I mean, they just got to play. I think they just got to do a good job of just going out every night and competing and, gonna make mistakes just like, myself and other older guys did when they were younger as well. So just got to go out every night and compete.
All right. Thanks.
So the Thunder, with that big win tonight, will take tomorrow off. Looks like a lot of ice could be in the forecast, so nobody will be moving around over to the Thunder practice facility. They will be back to work on Saturday, and then the Utah Jazz will be in here on Sunday. So keep it here for updates on ThunderGameReport.com.